Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready! Viking 18! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt getting it for the first time. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively, looking for that impact play.
Here we go, shot. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
3rd and short, Daniels. It's on target to Moore. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Crosby-Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Play fake here, Daniels. Nabs along that sideline, Samuel. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Krosky Merritt. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
On the ready.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80, Cowboy. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Headed out right. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
4th down, here's Daniels. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Titans to the line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On the set.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Again, a run with Pollard. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Pickup of 2 here, and the Titans have a 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down throw here for Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. 18, 5 here.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First and 10 here. Ward. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throwing now on first down. Ward hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
70 Rangers. Pass the 60.
Again, Ward going to the air. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35.
Lions. 19, 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
From the gun, it's Ward. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Bison. 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Tap the 60. Tap the...
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18, 70 line.
Again, Daniels to the air. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go. Start.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Connection is made. Io Manor. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ward off the play fake. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So 1st down from the 41.
Go.
Tight end in motion right.
70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They're on the counter to Pollard. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They've got a man in motion. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
9 yards. And the Titans first down.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Slot receivers headed left. Give here to the motion man. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tennessee.
On the set. 19 Chargers.
Working inside the red zone. That's Io Manor with the catch out right. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Six the Eagles. Cougar 19. Ready?
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60.
Right back to Pollard. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! Go!
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
And goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! 19 tight. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Ranger. 70.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels setting up the play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. Ooh, partner, Hiss has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders, nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Able to get it to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
39-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Daniels. Getting out to his left. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, set, come 19, 70 line.
Daniels now. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get their first points of this game just before halftime. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Ready.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on, set.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
attempted.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready! Press all 80. Let's go!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Get it!
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. On the ground, Pollard. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Into traffic, complete! Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans have a first.
A gain of 12. First down, Titans.
60 Cardinals, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go!
To the air with Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Chimere DK. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
He's been a
10.
frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Viking 18. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap now to Ward. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Following the play, we have an injured Commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
40-yard line.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Breakers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Titans in the dime. 3rd down. 6 DBs out there.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
Air it out on 3rd. It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Play action now. Daniels fights off the pressure. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Ready.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. They send a man in motion. Going now on first down. Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Along the sideline past midfield. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Tennessee.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go, here we go. 76 Cowboys.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's Io Manor with the catch outright. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, ready?
On the carry, this is Pollard. He's still going at the 30. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Go!
Going with Pollard on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Ready, ready?
And they just get the play off. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Moore with a return. Jukes away from one. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Titans got it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Let go.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
60 boxes, 60
They put a receiver in motion right. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans put up even more points in a win. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Titans make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Hawk, ready.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Commanders first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Down. Ready?
Back to throw now. It's Ritter. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Eckler. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Set.
They're going play action. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Block 6. Mega. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it off. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
First and 10.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home. That's it.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
It's now third.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, third and long. On the move, headed right. He's making a bid for it. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Ready up.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Get it. Let go.
Now a give on the counter. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Ball carried by number 22. Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Titans nearing their 9th win of the season. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready. Just go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Titans have a first.
19 yards. First down, Titans.
Let's go now. Hawk 7.
They give it to him again. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready.
They draw it up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Panther 60.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result,